Peace, God. The war and the war you're talking about is something that I've been talking about for a while. You know, fire and brimstone, that is a European thought process because they can't think any higher than, destruction, okay? Because that's all they've ever done. And when you talk about the mental war, as I perceive the universe being a mental manifestation in the mind of God, um, we got to get our minds right, you know, and that's what it's all about. It's not all about death and destruction and shedding blood like a woman, okay? Because that's all the European understands. They want to be like women, so they want to shed blood like women because that's all they've ever done. You know, you got to acknowledge that, and that um, all this fear of of dying and all the rest of this stuff. If we understand that as energy and matter, we just transform into a different form of life, of existence. So fearing death, through war, and yes, even in this conscious community, I've said it many times. You got to be careful about these guys around here, man. I mean, all of them, not just some of them, all of them. It's like they preach one thing and then will even videotape themselves and in the next video contradict themselves in the next 3 videos. I'm like, hold up, I posted that on a page, and next thing I know, I got deleted. Then I'm like saying, well, it's like anything that goes against what they say. I don't care what anybody says negative on any video I do. I'm gonna post it. Whether they agree or disagree, it's not about agreeing and disagreeing. In some instances, yeah, I disagree with a lot of things. You know, I'll even speak on what I disagree. But this one is about war, and yeah, we are at war, and it's not just the white man agent; it's the black man agent. Of course it is. Of course there is. That's how we got here. The black man laid down and let the white man come into our homeland and just rip and rape us to shreds. It was the black man. Okay? Someone says it wasn't, then somebody's blind, deaf, dumb, and blind. Because we got 85% among the 5%. Knowledge that. We got the 10% among the 5%. Knowledge that. We got these female calling themselves black man gods amongst the 5%. Get that right and exact. If someone's questioning that, then they obviously don't understand what's going on around them. But I do. Sometimes you have to stand alone and not just, be against something just to be against it. You got to be against it because you feel it here. And you acknowledge it here. And that's what it's all about for me. I can't speak for nobody else. And that's why, we call these movements and they go nowhere. Because it's not that they're not about anything. It's just that, there's no real game plan. We're going to free and liberate ourselves to do what? Same thing happened when, the massa freed us. They were walking around like, we free. Where the hell we going? We got no plan. A lot of us illiterate. Blind to the ways of mankind. It's all a trap sometimes. It's like, let's go build a society over here and do this and do that. Right? Trap. It's a trap. Fire and brimstone, I'm not in belief of that. But wars, that's all they do. That's all they believe in. Again, they want us to shed blood. And then they got us doing it ourselves. And then we shed blood by all this backbiting and pointing out this guy's this and that guy's that. I've always known that whenever someone's pointing a finger at somebody, man, you better look at that dude. That's all I got to say.